Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 4.93. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 28.74% since we first identified Microsoft as a buy candidate 49 days ago. This amounts to an average return of 0.59% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently situated in the midst of a strong upward trend in the short term, with indications of a continued rise within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential increase of approximately 36.76% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from 30.84% to 43.88%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of around 2.78%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 26.26% and positive 2.78% over the coming year. This would translate to a future price range of approximately $367.70 to $512.48. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, "Green Day on Thursday for Microsoft stock after gaining 1.53%. The Microsoft stock price increased by 1.53% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, rising from $491.09 to $498.62. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.86%, with a day low of $490.96 and a day high of $500.11. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 3.83% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 2 million shares, with a total of 14 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $6.91 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume on rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $500.50, while the lowest was $344.79. Currently, the price is 0.38%, or $1.88, below the 52-week high of $500.50, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft is making headlines as it focuses on artificial intelligence and cloud computing, sectors that are expected to drive significant growth. As of July 3rd, 2025, Microsoft shares have seen a gain of 19.19% year-to-date and are well-positioned to benefit from the increasing demand for AI technologies. Analysts highlight the company's robust Azure platform, which experienced a remarkable revenue jump of 33% in the last quarter, solidifying Microsoft's role as a key player in the AI market. Moreover, Microsoft is significantly investing in its capabilities, committing $400 million to expand its data center infrastructure in Switzerland to accommodate a growing customer base and enhance AI service availability. This commitment reflects a broader trend where technology stocks, including Microsoft, are on a bullish trajectory, potentially gaining an additional 10% by year-end. However, while the optimism is palpable, there are cautionary notes as the company has laid off 9,000 employees, reflecting its efforts to streamline operations amid economic uncertainties. This shift indicates a push towards more technical roles that align with Microsoft's AI ambitions, replacing traditional sales functions. Such strategic adjustments may stabilize the company in the long run, but could introduce volatility in the short term. Despite these challenges, the consensus among analysts remains strongly bullish, with major firms raising their price targets significantly. Investors should keep an eye on Microsoft's upcoming fiscal fourth quarter earnings report, as analysts predict that strong cloud and AI revenue could catalyze stock price increases. Overall, while immediate effects may vary, Microsoft's strategic maneuvers position it favorably for sustained growth in the expanding AI landscape. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 30th of June 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Microsoft a positive grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 26th of June 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned Microsoft a neutral grade with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was also reported that Wedbush assigned Microsoft an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned Microsoft an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with an strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft, mostly positive signals in the chart today. The Microsoft stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On downward corrections, there will be some support from the levels at $494.98 and $472.14. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and thus far, it has risen by 38.84%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal is also indicated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, volume decreased during the last trading day despite price gains, which creates a divergence between volume and price and may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 52 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 50 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 46 days ago. Now, if we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 50 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 45 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 36 days ago. For more signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $425.40 and $390.49. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support point. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $425.40. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $390.49 and $381.35. This stock is typically traded at a substantial volume, and with minor daily changes, the risk is considered to be low. Over the last day, the stock moved $9.15, representing a change of 1.86% between its high and low. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.28%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, there's the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is considered fairly normal and is often observed in companies with established histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $3.35. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the stock could move upwards swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume to gauge the right moment to exit. On the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at $425.40. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 16th of June 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. conducted an insider purchase of 72 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June 2025, Pritzker Penny S. conducted an insider purchase of 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June 2025, Peterson Sandra E. conducted an insider purchase of 43,276 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 41.035. Overall, insiders purchased 112,560 shares and sold 209,507 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $483.06, reflecting a decrease of 3.12%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 51 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, alongside a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable likelihood for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near future. Upon examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our analysis shows that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 7th of July, we anticipate Microsoft to open lower by $2.06, starting at $496.56. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us at Stock Invest.